Hi, I'm Smriti. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to enhance the communication skills. Many parents were asking about my child has all the modes of communication. My child is verbal or my child is non-verbal, but he has picture exchange communication or he has app like Avas, but he is not interested to communicate. He is not trying to communicate. So how can I improve his communication skills? So in this video, I'm trying to give some tips related to that. If all the needs are getting addressed, we all no need to try to communicate. So if the child is not trying to communicate, first thing you have to look is, are you giving everything according to time to the child? Then the child won't try to communicate. So you have to hide things that the child is more attached with. Then only the child will try to communicate for that particular items. If you are giving food and drinks every time to time, of course the child won't try to communicate. But the child have a fixed routine, but and the child is getting all these things and you take away and keep the communication system, of course the child will try to communicate, because that is not happening according to the routine, because most of our children are routine lovers. So if you are breaking the routine, they will try to communicate. But if there is no proper communication device, the result will be behaviors, because there is a you break the routine and you are not providing the communication system, so that the child will try to communicate inappropriately with behaviors. So there should be a communication system, and if you are worrying about the child is not communicating, that may be because all the needs are automatically getting addressed. So there should be a need to communicate, and then for that time there should be a proper communication system, and then all our children will try to communicate. The need in the sense, first thing is food, their favorite food they will try to communicate, and they may have some particular interest with some particular toys or some particular things to hold. For that items again they will try to communicate. Toilet is coming after that only. And for toilet needs also, if the toilet is locked, if the toilet is open for them, they will go by themselves and they won't try to communicate. And the problems comes when they are outside, they won't be able to communicate because the practice was not happening. At home they know where is the toilet, and that is why they were going and doing. So building communication skills for toilet needs also very important in the home setting, by putting the lock, and the child, it is not accessible to the child the lock, so that the child will try to communicate with you to go to the toilet. So like this you have to, and you can put a lock for the kitchen so that the child can't approach the food by themselves. So like that you have to hide the favorite items, and then only the child will try to communicate by themselves. So if you are doing everything by understanding the child, then also the child will try to communicate. In all the daily life activities, while going to school, one shoe is there, one shoe is missing. So that the child will start searching, because with wearing one shoe the child can't walk properly, so that the child will look around, so what to do. So at that time you can encourage to communicate for the other shoes. So like this was an example I was giving. So like this, create opportunities to communicate, then of course the child will be able to communicate.